and welcome to your fun and profitable online business, the podcast that helps women entrepreneurs create businesses that make a real impact and that are actually fun to run. I'm Wendy Muzzy, a money coach and business strategist with a passion for helping women entrepreneurs create fun and profitable online businesses and making business growth feel as good as it looks. I'm also known as confetti-girl because I do love some digital confetti, so get ready. Whether you're just getting started or looking to scale, I'm here to cheer you on, simplify the process, and help you build a business that works for you. All right, on this first episode, we're going to talk about who I am, why I started this podcast, and what you can expect. You ready? Let's go. So I thought about why I started this podcast. I think it's important to first of all begin why I started my business. I started my very first business the day I turned 18. Like without hesitation, I just started a business. I did pony parties for kids. I had no clue what I was doing. Well, I grew up on a horse farm, but I really didn't know what I was doing as far as running a business. It was successful enough till I was about 25, had some kids, married my husband, and I realized it was time for me to join the real workforce. I use air quotes as I say that, like you can see me. But I went in the real workforce and of academic research. I kind of fell into it, not what I intended to do, but I love this job. For 16 years, I did it so well. I met some amazing people. I got to really think in ways that I had never thought before. But my entrepreneur heart was just beating still. Like I was meant to be an entrepreneur. If I'm really honest, I don't like to be told what to do. I want to do things on my own terms and my own ways. And that was just what I needed. So in 2020, much like everyone else, we had a major snow globe moment, what I call, and I took inventory on where I was and where I wanted to be. And I knew that entrepreneur heart was beating louder and stronger. And it was time for me to make a change. So I did it. I quit my stable job. Again, I use air quotes as I say that. And I decided I was going to go start a business, but I didn't really have a full understanding of what I was going to do at that time. Went through some training for life coach. I got certified as a life coach and certified as a money mindset coach and did some great things there and really felt ready for what I was going to do. And I found out that most of my clients were business owners and most of them were in a space where they needed to work on their money mindset perhaps, but it really spilled into business strategy. And I bring this point up because so often the two are intertwined. Business strategy and money mindset handshake each other, no matter whether we like it or not. So I was sitting with these clients, realized that the business strategy is really what I love. I love money mindset. I love it. Getting to a place of proactive abundance, which if you don't know, go to wendymuzzycoaching.com. You can find out more there. But getting in a place of proactive abundance was crucial. But then it was, what do you do with this? How do you then get to a place where truly you're limitless? You have so many opportunities and so many things that are in front of you. And so I kind of added the business strategy part to it, not intentionally, but I knew that it was just what I did. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love to make fun businesses. I love to make profitable businesses. And I love to help people see that in themselves when they couldn't see it independently. So that's what I did. And it went really, really well, like amazingly well. And my goal was always to make this work lighthearted and fun and just full of energy because who wants a boring, dead business? Like that's boring. So I was helping one-on-one clients and I knew that then my impact needed to be further. It was time for me to take this and expand it further. So that's what you're getting. You're getting this opportunity for me to share this more broadly and share some actionable, fun tips that can really make huge, huge impacts in your business. So here's where we are. But if I really go back to whenever I first started this, and maybe you're here and maybe you're 10 years in your business. I'm not here to say that. But whenever you first think about starting your business, it feels like you're leaving the hospital with a newborn. Like you have this child here and no one's there to tell you what to do. And you're like, oh, what do you do? And I want to help you in that phase. Or if you now have a teenager and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Not literally, but I want to help you in that phase. Like there's so much that makes us feel alone in this world. And I don't want you to feel that way. I want you to know that you've got a cheerleader, I want you to know that you've got someone here that's got your back. And I want you to know that you're not alone. You've got support. I'm going to give you some actionable strategies on this podcast. I'm going to give you some energy, perhaps, whenever you feel like you don't have any. And I'm going to throw some of that digital confetti and throw my cheerleading spirit at you because I believe in you. I know you can do so many amazing things. So how are we going to do this? Well, I believe there's a problem in our industry, and we are creating one offer for one person at one time. And I think this is going to be the fatal flaw of 2025 and 2026. We, as a collective whole, need to start thinking of our whole offer package. And that's what I want to teach in this podcast. I want to encourage you to think about your holistic approach. I call it the offer ecosystem, or other people have called it your offer suite. But I really want to hone in on this and really make sure that you have what you need to get your offer in the right place at the right time, but not just one offer, all your offers. And what I mean by that is we've got to meet our clients where they are, not where we think they should be, but we've got to meet them where they are. And they're going to come at different phases and different places in their life. They're going to come to you for help. And if you only have one offer for one person at one time, you're not going to be able to meet them where they are. So I want you to think a little bit outside the box. I call it the right offer framework. I came up with this and I want to share it and impart it on all of you. Really think about how we can meet our clients where they are, not where we think they should be. Now, on this podcast, what you can expect. I'm an actionable kind of person. I really like quick things. I don't like to be in the weeds too long. I don't like to be in the mind drama. I like just to make things happen. But I like to make things happen strategically, not just knee jerk. I'm not here to react. I'm here to respond, and I'm here to be very strategic. And I want to help you as you go through your business growth or business startup to get to that strategic place and give you some bite-sized tips. Even some fresh ideas, like maybe you don't have people in your circle that really think outside the box, or maybe you do and you just don't know what to do with it all. I want to give you some fresh ideas to kind of navigate that. And I also want to give you encouragement. I want you to hear that you have this more than you could ever imagine, and you're not alone. Yeah, that's probably going to be a common theme throughout this conversation, or our time together on this podcast. And I also want to help you create a business of your dreams. I was listening today to a webinar that talked about the life cycle of businesses. And part of the conversation, there were many phases in this life cycle, but so many businesses fail in this middle phase where they feel alone. And they call it the valley of despair. 99% of businesses fail there. And I don't want you to be there. I want you to get to the next phase of success and the upward spiral and get to where you want to be. So that's what we're going to do. I do like things not to linger. I will never make a meeting last a whole hour just because we've got it scheduled that way. So these are going to be about 15, 20 minutes. Maybe we're there now, maybe we're not. I do want you to feel like you can get what you need quickly. And I hear 8 minutes, so we'll take that. But I do want you to feel like you've got what you need and can make things happen from there. I also want to encourage you, if you want to connect in any way, go to funandprofitable.com. I have a community there that can help you. It's a free community right now on Facebook. Who knows if that'll be the case in 6 months, 8 months, 10 months. Currently, it's a free community on Facebook that you can join. I will share little tips. I will go live as I can and kind of share some things there. If you also want to know more about the podcast, you can go to confetti-girl.com and find out more about this podcast and see new uploads from there. Other than that, friend, I hope you have an amazing, amazing time. I hope your business is thriving. And if not, I got your back and I can help you make it happen. Talk to you soon.